So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey, what's up? This is Ho Ho Hong Kong. I am Andy Curtin, and I'm here with...
Freshly vaccinated Mohammed Nagdi.
Where do people find you online?
You find me at the other Mohammed on Instagram.
And you want to check me out at Andy Curtin on Instagram, everything else. And also, we've got Backstage Comedy. We're like running shows all the time now.
We have a website now. We're legit.
Yeah, if you go to thebackstagehk.com, we just launched a brand new website. I'm pretty stoked with it.
It's pretty cool.
I'm really happy
like
how it turned out.
If you guys are hardcore fans, you'd remember the KFK website. We basically repurposed it and used the Backstage and put like all the comics and all the bios. And we also have a really cool about us. You should check that out. It's pretty good.
I'm just waiting for people to find that.
Yeah,
in their
exactly.
own time. So the thing we want to talk about... Oh, yeah, by the way, if you're enjoying the podcast, hit subscribe. Also, so last week, I said that we need 6 more people to break even on the Patreon to break even.
Oh, nice.
If you want to check it out, patreon.com/HoHoPod. We had Crystal and Peter sign up this week.
Sweet.
And it's actually taken us to the point now where we're one person away from breaking even on the Patreon.
All right, send it to your mom.
So huge thank you to... No, my mom already signed up.
Not you. I'm saying to the listeners. Send it to your mom.
Send it to my mom?
Yeah, exactly. So everyone send it to Sally Curtin. I know her address, actually. I can send it to you later.
Yeah, so we're one person away from break even. So huge thank you to our patrons. They really...
Thanks, folks.
Thanks, Crystal and Peter, for that.
We would get better hosts after we upgrade.
Well, that's kind of what I want. The next step after that is I really, I've for ages in the pipeline, I've wanted to upgrade all the equipment.
Right, yeah.
Because it does make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, you already upgraded Vivek to me, so, we're working on it.
Yes, upgrade. We did a live podcast the other night.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
That was thanks, Rachel Smith. Is that her last name? Smith, right?
Rachel Smith from Hong Kong Stories, and it was the Hong Kong Spoken Word Festival. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's cool to do this format in front of live audience because obviously we both do stand-up, so we're comfortable around in front of live audience, but it was more like stories, like just telling stories. And we kind of told some stories. Same like people who listen to a podcast would know the heckler stories and all of that.
Yeah.
So we shared some of them and it was really fun.
Well, it's also because Vivek and I have been talking for a while about doing live podcasts again. And now that we can do events and we really want to get into it. And
we can do it at the Hub even.
And that's what we're thinking about.
Yeah.
Or maybe Aftermath.
Yeah, at the Aftermath could be cool too.
Yeah. So the thing we want to talk about today is just the vaccine situation in Hong Kong because you're listening to 2 people right now who are freshly vaccinated.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I didn't want to do it at all.
Well, actually, no. Let's start with just for people that aren't in Hong Kong. So in Hong Kong, the vaccines have been hugely controversial.
Right.
There's been 2 vaccines available.
Yeah.
There's the Sinovac one, which is the Chinese one, which is basically just sugar water. It's been shown
water without sugar.
Yeah, it's shown to be less effective than thoughts and prayers.
I think it's less effective than death.
Yeah. I love it because they're saying like, should you take it if it has a low effectiveness?
Yeah.
And some scientist was like, any vaccine is better than nothing. It's like, that's not the marketing I look for with a medical product.
Who certified that? COVID?
Yeah, that sounds like something COVID would say. And the other one is BioNTech, which is Pfizer, same thing. But so initially the Hong Kong government tried it on.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, we're only gonna have Sinovac,"
and everyone no one signed up.
Get at it. No. Very early on, when they were buying them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were like, maybe we just have Sinovac.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, we will burn this city to the ground.
Yeah.
So they ended up getting the Pfizer one.
Fine.
But then they keep trying to tweak it to get people to take the Sinovac. So they were like, "Oh, but we're gonna get the Sinovac earlier."
Yeah.
And then so they started to roll it out and. Hong Kong people were like...
You also get YOU points when you take Sinovac.
Yeah, right. You get to travel in mainland China. You get to vote in an election that's never going to happen. But the thing is that Hong Kong people, like a lot of people everywhere, were very apprehensive about taking the vaccine. And so, they started out being like, it was like the first day was like, everyone over 80. Second, no one got it done. Second day, everyone over 70. No, nothing.
Nah.
So within like 2 weeks, it was like, okay, people over 30.
I think people who are still alive.
Yeah. Anyone that...
Can you give it to babies? It's fine.
Can you spell?
Yeah.
So once they hit the over 30 crowd.
That's when it started
That's
taking
when
off a
people
bit.
were like...
I mean, we're up to basically 1 million people now with at least one shot out of 7 million. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then but what happened was they started it out, and I think maybe a week of people got vaccinated.
Yeah.
And I was literally the day that I was going
I
in.
remember that.
It was a Wednesday. I was going in, and they came out. The Hong Kong government had said, there's been some damaged vials.
Yeah. No one has taken them. They said they were reported by the nurses.
Of the millions that they bought, they had a few broken or a few damaged.
And no one has ever used them as well. They always caught them, quote unquote, before they were administered to people.
So they halted all of the BioNTech. Didn't stop the Sinovac, but halted the BioNTech.
Sinovac does not have any scratches.
And I was just sitting there, and they're saying to everyone, but we're going to halt it and do an investigation. But, Sinovac's still there if you want to take Sinovac.
Just in case.
Meanwhile, the parent, whatever,
people
BioNTech, the company were like, we don't think anything's happened wrong, but we're happy to have an investigation. They said, okay, so can you show us the damaged files?
Yeah. They're like, oh, no,
the damaged files?
Yeah, we damaged them.
Oh, yeah, we threw them out.
Yeah.
I mean, why would we keep them? They were damaged, right?
This is exactly like if I give you my dog to take care of while I'm like traveling, and I come back, I'm like, hey, where's my dog? You're like, she's dead. I'm like, all right, can you take me to where you buried her? No, but she's dead. Can I see the body? Nah, you just gotta take my word for it. I'm like,
I think it would be normal that they wouldn't show you the body, dude.
No, I think I should at least know what happened to her. Can you tell me what happened to her?
Yeah, well, I mean, they told them. They just wouldn't show them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's shady, is my point. Like, what do you do to my dog?
How hard is it? Like, who's the idiot? Like, what? How committed are you to throwing your trash out? Like, you just got to tone it down on the Murray condo, right? Like, this isn't bringing me joy. Throw it out. It's like, we're an investigation, clearly.
I think the damaged files are bringing them joy. The fact that they're telling people that they're damaged.
Mate, the Hong Kong government is such a circus. They just,
Yeah.
So much joy they bring out of just manhandling everything. But anyway, so they got BioNTech up and running pretty quickly.
Yeah, like they turned it around in like 10 days or something. Yeah,
and
it wasn't too bad.
So I got mine on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And
I got mine on Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was that close. Yeah, and I was, I'll be honest with you, I'm not anti-vax, but I am anti-needle. I can't, man, I don't know, like, people... Are you cool with needles? You don't even care about the needle.
No, I don't care about the needle. I care about what's inside the needle.
I don't care about that. You put anything in there. Just avoid the needle. I'm like, can't you make a pill?
No, because I usually like dick around, and instead of me being tense, I make the other person tense. So I'm like relaxed. So I'm like, if they fuck up, it's on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. You see, if they fuck up, I'm still in pain.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, you gotta. Yeah. So I went.
I don't say it's a fear. It's not. I know.
It's kind of like irrational.
It's not a huge amount of pain.
No. Yeah.
It's not. I don't like the worst case scenario.
I mean, I can get into all kinds of reasons why no one should take it, but I don't know if that's the message you want to put out there.
No, but I'm just saying that, like, I'm just talking about needles.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what it is about needles. It's basically the only reason I would never do heroin, really.
Right.
Everything.
It's because it's immense amount of pain, but it's not.
It's
like
no pain. It's like no pain.
It's like no, but it's like that tick that you feel like it's in one particular spot in your body. It's just like it's very.
Admittedly, vaccines are nowhere near as bad as like.
Oh no, that needle is super thin too.
The catheter is like
or blood.
Oh man,
the blood sucking one for donation.
You know
it's
what?
so bad.
You know what? This might be part of the source of my fear because my dad is huge on giving blood. He's given like 20 people worth of blood in the last month.
Okay.
And he would always guilt me about not giving blood. Dude, every time I gave blood...
what you should do? You should get a tattoo. That's it. You're automatically out. I'm not joking. Yeah, if you have a tattoo, you can't donate blood.
or be gay.
The fuck?
It's true.
Who told you that?
That's the thing.
What, you think what in the Bible?
No. In some places, if you're a homosexual, you're not allowed to give blood. You
Oh, I
didn't know
thought
that?
it's the other way around. I thought you were saying if you have a tattoo, you can't be gay. I'm like, what are you on about? I'm like, what rule is that?
Well, I know we're having sex with another man here, but I don't know if you've seen this barcode on my wrist. But if you scan it, it says not gay.
Oh man.
You idiot.
I'm like, what the fucking rule is that?
So anyway, every time I've tried to give blood,
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it. I'm sure there's some medical term, but I don't faint, but I lose it.
Right, yeah. I think,
they lay me
dizziness
out.
or something.
And I
yeah.
remember I tried to get it done during work at lunch one time in Melbourne,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't let me leave. I'm going to go back to work, lady.
You're like,
She's
I think you
she's
need a
like,
blood
"Sir,
donation now.
Sir, we're going to give you some blood. What's your blood type? You have it. Just put it back in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can you give someone their blood back?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's an actual question. Doctors who's listening, can you give someone their blood
Yeah,
back?
dude, that's what they do in sport.
Wait, what?
So when people cheat in sport, so they test for stuff like EPO, right?
Yeah.
But one of the things they do when they're like the Lance Armstrong's team would do
Yeah.
is they would drug up in the off season,
Yeah.
train really hard, and they
Right.
would take blood. If you take blood out at that time,
Yeah.
your body will replace it.
Right.
And then they clean the drugs out of the blood.
Ah, smart.
And then during the Tour de France, they put your own blood back in.
Yeah.
And your blood cell count goes up. You
goddamn.
transfer more oxygen.
Yeah.
But you're like, what? I have too much of my own blood? You
Yeah,
arrest
exactly.
me for that?
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah, you can definitely put your own
Jesus.
blood back in. That actually, sometimes what happens is people get into trouble, like medical trouble, is when they're putting it back in if the blood is gone
Yeah.
bad a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I don't know what the medical term is, but
Yeah, it's like clotting or something.
no, there was a guy, there was an Italian writer, Riccardo something, and they just didn't store the blood
Right,
properly.
yeah.
And when they put it back in, he got sepsis. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's like a massive
yeah.
sidetrack. but the
Back
point,
to needles and
but the
ouchie.
point is that like a lot of people that I've been talking to in other Western countries, if they can't get a vaccine or that it's
Yeah.
too hard to get one, it was
Yeah.
so easy here. It was
I was
crazy.
talking to our buddy Byron, and he's in Amsterdam now. That's where he lives, actually.
yeah.
And he says that he would maybe get it in summer next year if he wants Pfizer.
Damn.
He's in Amsterdam. I'm like, you're in like one of the most advanced countries in the world. Can't get it because he's like 30.
That is...
Yeah. He's like on way down the priority list. And also because he's not a
that can't
citizen.
be right. There's no way anyone has to wait that long. Because once there's going to be a point where... Like right now, there's all this
I think because he's
hoarding
also a
going
foreign
on.
student, or he's a foreign worker. He works in university. He's just not on any list. He's like, I just have to wait. And
Nobody
he's
cares about you, buddy.
Exactly. He's like, he's expecting to be summer next year.
Well, so when they opened up registering for the vaccinations, everyone was like, "Oh, I can't get it. There's a 30-minute wait. I'm reloading the page."
Yeah.
But it was all our douchebag friends that live in like Central.
yeah, exactly. yeah. I'm like, if you take the one in like Kwantong or whatever, you can go right now.
I'm in Taiku, Saiwan Ho.
Yeah.
I didn't pause for anything. There was like multiple options available.
Yeah.
And then when I went in there, dude, no line.
It was so quick.
Nothing. I was
what time did you
bang,
go?
In and out. 12:30, middle of the day.
Yeah, I went at 4 p.m. It was like basically empty.
It wasn't empty, but it
wasn't. But
the
I
other
didn't
people
line
there
up really. Yeah, same.
didn't cause me any delay.
No, same.
Like it was like, read this thing, sign it,
Yeah.
go in there, put it in your arm, and then
Did you have any funny experience given that like you were afraid of needles or whatever, or like how did you react at then? Did you act like a baby?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Babies, by the way, vaccinating babies is totally different.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
just
know what
cry.
a needle is.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they cry afterwards.
Yeah,
They don't cry
exactly.
before.
Right.
They're like, hey, I'm with
Did
the-
you like actually like tense up and all of that?
So I have a theory. I was all right.
Yeah.
I was all right. I have a theory of one of the reasons I think people are so quick to believe the anti-vaccine theories
Yeah.
is because it's so horrible to vaccinate your kids.
Right. Yeah.
It's awful. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
you
traumatizing
take a
almost.
little
Yeah.
kid in there,
Yeah.
and they will ask you to hold the kid down so
Yeah.
the kid can't move. The kid
Yeah.
starts panicking, and then they stab the kid, and the kid.
And the kid is like blaming
Kid's
you.
looking at you like,
yeah, exactly. Why
"What
would you
the
do
fuck,
that,
bro? We
Yeah.
had a deal."
It's like Louis has this bit about taking your dog's temperature. And you have
Oh,
to stick
yeah.
it in his ass.
Oh,
And he's
right.
like, "Did you ever try to do that?" The dog always has the face like, "Why would you do that?" It's like, "I can never explain to you, but you gotta trust me."
Yeah, man, it's pretty much the same. It's
Yeah.
when kids get a little bit older and you can talk to them.
Yeah.
it changes.
Yeah.
but before they're conversive, it's really unpleasant.
So for my vaccination, so I went in. I don't know if they asked you that, but because a few people went to the wrong center, which is totally their
Oh,
fault.
dude, they asked me 15
Yeah, exactly.
times. So tell the story of what happened.
For me or those other
No,
people?
for the reason they're
the-
checking.
So the reason they're checking is that people would book BioNTech and they somehow end up at the Sinovac center. No one checks and they just give them Sinovac.
Which is amazing. Because,
Yeah.
like, with Sinovac, they're like, we don't need to check.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're here, you
If
want
you're
to be
here, you definitely want to take Sinovac. And one of them was a cancer patient who luckily didn't die, but it was like a story all over the news that he had booked for BioNTech and no one checked him.
Well, I think, though, my understanding of it is the one reason you would take Sinovac is that the technology that they use is better if you're immunocompromised.
That's true. Yes,
So
because
if
they
you
give
have cancer, I think you actually shouldn't take BioNTech
right,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That might be right, but however, he just registered for BioNTech,
Yeah, so
showed up at the other center, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, what an idiot.
But then also a few other people did that too, and then they started checking. Obviously, I didn't go to the Sinovac one, so I don't know if they're checking there or not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Sinovac, they're like, we got checking because we got nothing to do. There's no people coming through here. You're the one guy today. Yeah, we'll check if you're supposed to be here.
So when I just like you, I was asked many times, and then at the end I got kind of annoyed because the nurse also asked me. The nurse is supposed to be the last step, so she asked me. She goes, she didn't even ask me Sinovac or BioNTech. She goes, "Do you know what vaccine are you here for?" And I said rabies, and she goes, "That's not funny."
And then you just starts frothing
Just
at
give
the
me like blank face. She goes, "That's not funny."
just start frothing at the mouth.
Yeah.
And did you do the like? It's funny. Come on. It's funny.
I'm like, it was a little funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then, okay, the other side is that everyone by default gets their left arm vaccinated.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be the other arm that is not your dominant. I am left-handed. And her English was good, given that she said that's not funny in like perfect accent. So I pointed at my left arm to tell her that I'm left-handed. She thought I'm telling her to vaccinate me there.
Well, I mean, if you're pointing at the arm,
No,
or she's
but I
holding a
said I
needle,
didn't just point like a deaf person. I said I am left-handed and did this, pointed at my
went,
left shoulder.
yeah.
Exactly. And then to which she looked at me. She goes, "Yeah." And I know. And she thought I'm telling her to vaccinate me there. So she got annoyed. I'm like, no. I'm telling you, don't use that because that's my dominant arm. And she's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Right arm." She goes, "So you use your right arm?" I'm like, "Ah, fuck."
so they ended up doing it in his nose.
Exactly, just stabbed me in the dick, basically. No, so what I did to explain to her is that I stood up and I turned the chair around and gave her my right shoulder.
That's hilarious.
That's when she understood. She goes, okay.
Wow, wow! It's good to know these high quality medical professionals.
Dude, by the way, no mask. I'm not joking. I wanted to take a picture of her. She
was
didn't have a
wearing-
mask on. I think she just had given up. I don't know if she gave me the right vaccine, honestly. At this point.
Well, at least you know you won't get rabies now.
She's like, "Oh, you said rabies."
Yeah.
She didn't have a mask on at all. Not even on her chin. Nothing.
The woman said to me, she goes, how you feeling? And I go, I really don't like needles. And she goes, nobody likes needles. And I was like, I like them less than other people.
That's funny.
She's like, maybe, she goes, if you like, you can look the other way. I'm like, if you like, people are looking? What?
Dude,
what
my-
kind of sociopath is
Yeah.
looking
Yeah, it's
when
like,
they stick
it's
you
going
with
in
a
there.
needle? Like,
Yeah.
I can understand people voting for Trump. I can understand people being overlooking China's like problems, but looking when they give you a needle, what are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, some people are taking like live selfies, like live Instagram videos.
No.
While they're getting vaccinated. Yeah, I've seen that. Like they're literally holding a phone with the other hand.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, do you know what? I think it's kind of wanky in theory, to put the photo up. But the reason I put the photo up is because people are unsure of whether they should get it.
No, but you also like at least you made a joke out of it.
And I think the more of your friends that have seen it, that you kind of pushing everyone in the direction of getting it done.
I agree, and you're a comedian. Like you have a public account that you want to put funny content on, which is completely fair. But all the swankers, I was like, I don't need. Like, I literally have a chick who she might be listening to this. A friend of mine who she wants attention so bad that she got the needle, that she got the injection, and then she bought a bikini. And then she wore her bikini at home with like the little sticker on her arm. She's like, oh, needle was ouchy, but I got a new bikini to treat myself. I'm like, you just want to post yourself in bikini.
Wow, that's terrible.
I'm like,
what's your IG again?
I'm like, that's a huge jump from vaccine to bikini and you're home. Like, what are you doing?
Maybe she just bought a bikini.
Yeah, I don't need to know that in the same story as injection. Because
I don't need to know if she had a vaccine, but I need to know she's wearing
exactly.
a bikini.
Exactly. I need to separate them. I'm on there for
get the
bikini.
vaccine out of there.
And you know what is the funniest part? I was talking to another buddy. I sent him a screenshot because every time you write the word vaccine or COVID, they put that stupid, annoying fucking
oh yeah.
visit COVID-19 center.
Yeah.
That was put right over her boobs. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
It was just like basically censoring her boobs. I swear to God.
No.
Just like by pure coincidence. And I don't think she knew that when she was uploading her photo.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, come on.
That is so funny.
Who wants to visit COVID-19 center? Give me a porn link or something.
When they're looking at the names, it was like Sinovac or BioNTech. I think BioNTech sounds like the fake Chinese one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what's that N doing in the middle?
Yeah.
Is it not biotech?
Yeah, it should be.
If I see the name BioNTech, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to wear this in my my Nike
my Adibus.
my Nike Air Gordons,
Yeah, exactly. My Adibus shoes.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I look at the two names, I'm like, yeah, I know which one's the fake Chinese one.
Apparently, so Kareem, our buddy who listens to the podcast, told me he took a different one in China. He took something called Sinopharm, which I don't actually know if this is...
Is it the same?
I told him it's the same. He was like, it's a little different, but I couldn't really understand what was different.
Yeah, that
about
one has 5G.
It has WeChat wallet.
Well, here's the funny thing is like...
I think China has a few different ones.
Sinovac has really low effectiveness. Someone in Hong Kong just got COVID after being fully vaccinated with Sinovac.
And SCMP had to make sure to let us know that person was an Indian citizen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They put it on even on the little Instagram like post. I'm like, we really didn't need to know that. It's just like, come on, it's very low.
Well, by the way, I think SCMP's totally just been...
Oh, no, they sold out.
Bowled out. Well, no, they didn't get sold out. You know what happened?
No, I said they sold out.
They didn't sell out.
I think they did.
No, they didn't. They were owned by Alibaba.
Yeah.
The whole thing, Jack Ma's been like disappeared.
No, I know.
Right. The whole thing was they had to... He owns SCMP.
Yeah.
And SCMP was pro-China, but also critical of China.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been forced to cut out all of his media assets.
Yeah.
So it's not that they sold out. The owner had it forcibly. I'm not defending Jack Ma because he's also, a member of the party. But it was definitely against the will of, the owner that it was taken out. And now it's like a total shill account. I mean, you see they did an article about Sinovac saying Sinovac cuts chances of COVID in half. It's like, it sounds like a broken condom, Cuts chances of getting pregnant in half.
Yeah,
it's like, we need 100%.
Sounds like a spin. Yeah, exactly.
We're not looking for a statistical edge.
Yeah.
You don't want to. No one's wearing a parachute that says, cuts the chances
1 out of 50.
Yeah, hitting the ground in half.
It's just terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at this point. I almost don't take them seriously, except for the really local news.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm like, that's just.
And they're the biggest newspaper. The biggest newspaper in Asia.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, they actually do better coverage on like Singapore and stuff than Hong Kong at this point.
Well, so now mainland China is saying that they're going to start bringing in BioNTech.
Yeah.
Which, ironically...
Also, they just approved foreigners, because until 2 or 3 weeks ago, they were saying foreigners who only have Sinovac can get it back in. Or if you're eventually going to open tourism, they just approved people who have BioNTech to come back to China.
Interesting. Yeah, because they had another thing where someone very senior said that, a senior the head of the CDC in China said
Yeah.
that maybe the Sinovac is not that great.
Yeah.
And Li Kai-shing, the richest guy
Yeah.
in Hong Kong, then immediately was in SCMP
Yeah.
saying he's doing the BioNTech.
Right, yeah.
It's
So
like-
I think, yeah, there might be a change of tide there. I mean, they're never going to fully admit that Sinovac just is 50% or whatever. Like, even when other countries...
I bet you it's not even 50%.
I mean, this is their numbers.
Yeah.
And I don't think, it's bad. I think Chile said it's like 65. Again, official numbers. It's
Well,
like 65 is still terrible.
Did they really say that? 'Cause
Yeah, I think I read a
Chile said
headline.
it was lower, and now they're getting smashed.
Maybe
over there.
maybe they changed their narrative with, some pressure from China. But anyway, even the numbers like Brazil, the African countries, Indonesia that had it, most of them said around 50 to 60%. So it's like, that's not great, dude.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, exactly.
That's like you wouldn't even want those odds playing Russian roulette.
No, you wouldn't want these odds with condoms. You don't want these odds with many things.
Yeah. 50-50.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to the second. When is your second shot? Like, I guess in 3 weeks, right?
50-50 condoms. It's like, I'm a dad because I'm unlucky.
I love our buddy Tambi had this bit when he talks about his kid falling on the ground or whatever, and his a guy, like a dad on the playground goes, "Hey, you don't deserve to be a parent," and Tambi goes, "Yeah, I know. I'm so young for this. I don't deserve this."
No, is that what he said? He's like, I thought it was like...
No, it's the whole idea is like the guy saying you don't deserve to be a dad, and
Oh, right,
Tambi's
yeah.
like, "Yeah, I don't deserve to be a
Yeah.
dad." Like, that's
I didn't
shitty.
want this either.
Exactly, I don't want this.
I was
either.
with them when that happened. It
So
was
funny.
me that said it.
Nice.
No, but I was with him. They were near our house.
Right.
Oh man, playing with kids. Like his daughter Scarlett, who's awesome.
Yeah.
She's like a bit bigger than my older son. It was like the first time that we really taken kids to playgrounds.
Yeah.
Where they're just running around.
Yeah.
And his daughter stands up on this high thing and just smashes her head on this thing. And I was like, oh man, having kids is brutal. Should have just given him a vaccine.
Have the same effect.
You were a bit concerned about getting a vaccine.
I was, yeah. I think, my family has a lot of doctors and stuff, and even though they're getting it because Egypt is just getting destroyed, even they are like pretty skeptical. They're like, we don't know about the mRNA, long-term effects and stuff like that.
They said they don't know about the long-term effects.
Yeah. They're all just like, they're worried. There's not enough research that has been done. And but at this point, I just like, I know we will need to travel at some point, and I need to go back to see my family. And even if it wasn't for like members of my family getting sick, like the whole country is so dangerous that I need a vaccine. I need a vaccine. Honestly, at this point, I might have taken the Sinovac.
I mean, it's
but I
better-
know if it's gonna kill me regardless.
Yeah.
So whatever. But right now, I feel okay about it. But people are saying after second shot, you feel pretty sick, which I'm worried about too. But the experience was pleasant enough here at the vaccination center that I didn't feel like terrified.
Did you know that James Downs was hospitalized after his vaccine?
They told me on the day that I took my vaccine. I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't know that before.
One of the open micers in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Was posting videos from inside an ambulance.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that. Oh my God. So he got like a rash or something?
I don't know. That's all I know. I just know that someone sent it to me and was like,
Oh, that might
yeah,
give
we're
him
going to try and freak out Muhammad.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about things opening up after this? Like, or do you think that will happen? Because literally right before we recorded this, they started having this news about a new strain, basically.
Yeah, so there's the new strains are going crazy. I read this article in, I think it was somewhere in South America, I think maybe Brazil, where the latest variant is like people in their 30s are dying.
Yeah.
And it's hitting Canada as well.
And apparently it's also bypassing the vaccines, like people who are getting vaccinated.
Some of them aren't. Like the UK variants are not bypassing the vaccines.
One of our friends who was close to both of us, she totally does not want to get vaccinated. And she told me a while back that, basically vaccination is like kind of like what is the word? Not productive. Counterproductive, because basically you're kind of like teaching the virus the ways that we defend ourselves, so they just come back with a vengeance.
I don't know how to defend myself.
Yeah. But she's like, basically you'll come back with a vengeance, and the next time it's gonna be strange, like the one exactly you're talking about.
But
so
I mean,
when that news
you could say the same logic about any vaccine. I mean, we've had successful vaccines.
No, I agree with that. I think the whole point is that it's rushed. It's too rushed, right? And to be honest, when that came out, she was like, I fucking told you so. I told you they're going to be stronger. And I'm like, so I don't know. I mean, also, I just want to go back to normal. Like, I don't want to wear the mask forever. That's just like, all right, just kill me. I don't care anymore. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to separate, like, when you have personal inconvenience versus, like, what's good for the planet. Because I don't think we're doing anything wrong other than just hoping things go a certain way.
Yeah.
And there's elements of, like, you know, whether I think the vaccine works or not, if it gives me the opportunity to... Like, for example, they're talking about in Hong Kong, you know, now that they're opening up bars and stuff, so restaurants where the staff are all vaccinated can open later.
Right.
And they can have more. So currently the restriction is 10 p.m., but bars have been shut since November.
Yeah.
Restaurants are currently open till 10, seats of 4. But if everyone in the restaurant, working in the restaurant has been vaccinated, they can open till midnight.
Right.
And you can have seats of 6.
Right.
Which is like... That's going to be a huge advantage for a restaurant.
No, I get
restaurant,
that. Yeah.
How much easier it is going to be to fill up and draw crowds away from other restaurants that have to close and have these restrictions.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, that doesn't directly affect us, but I think there's talk that, like, if you travel and you're vaccinated, you might avoid a quarantine if you've tested negative.
Yeah.
You know, there's all these, like, exceptions now that they're starting to make.
No, I get the motive to get vaccinated.
So my whole point is, like, there's reasons for me in my opinion to take Pfizer that go beyond whether I think this is going to permanently protect me from COVID.
Right, yeah. I mean, I feel also like obviously it's not a long-term solution, but Hong Kong is so safe.
It's ridiculously safe.
I feel like
it's annoyingly restrictive.
Exactly. But it's also very safe. I feel like if you want to get COVID, just like you or me, we have to go find that patient that has COVID and lick their face.
Yeah.
There is no other way for you to get
I've been licking faces all week.
Or, take Sinovac.
Dude, it's so annoying now wearing a mask where I'm like, but I'm vaccinated.
No, I was literally on the beach today,
and
they're blurting out instructions to... I'm like, I'm on the beach. What are you talking? They're like, please wear the mask. I'm like, where? In the sea?
It's interesting that Ben Cowling, the infectious disease expert that we had on here from the WHO Research Center, we asked him, what did people get it wrong about the vaccine? And the thing that he said was, people are wearing the masks when they're not around people. It's like, you don't need to wear it then.
Yeah.
And... my sister said to me, we had to wear a mask for like a few weeks during the summer in Australia. It's like, we've been in masks since January last year.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we're approaching a year.
This is a sweaty, sweltering, humid city.
Yeah, we don't have winter.
Like a tropical climate without winter.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we're approaching a year and a half with almost like every single person in Hong Kong has a mask on.
Yeah, and look, I don't want to complain too much because the reality is, I think of like Australia's been super lucky. They're not in masks. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whereas people in the US, it's obviously
they're screwed.
We're so lucky, to be in a situation.
I kind of feel like I'm a little pessimistic because I don't see a good scenario out of this, except for like opening up a little bit and then a new strain comes and then maybe you take another vaccine. Like it's like just seems like a bad cycle that is gonna go on for a long time. And I don't see us taking off the masks anytime soon. Like at all.
I mean, I know this is like really selfish, but bearing in mind that I'm not offering this as to stop anything else, but just like a possibility of the way things go. If they can at least keep things under control in Hong Kong, we can do shows.
Yeah.
And if we can do shows, we can grow the scene here, even without anyone coming in.
Absolutely.
Our shows have been so good so far.
It's amazing. Dude, how good was Jordan's headliner?
Yeah, Jordan's headliner was killer. Seth's headliner was killer. Yeah. Our shows are some of the best shows I've ever run.
Yeah,
People are
very consistent.
People are hungry to see good comedy. The comedians have been writing.
Selling out
There's
shows
so much
too.
to talk about at the moment.
The scene is growing. There's also a lot of new open micers who have really good potential.
Yeah, not all of them.
Well, the very new open micers actually are pretty good. Like the last wave, there's a couple of people that I'm eyeing already.
And I can't I was saying, looking at the world's problems versus your own like self-inconvenience. But the reality is that we haven't been able to run a show since like really,
and that's our main
since October 2018.
Yeah.
When Kung Fu Comedy got shut down, we have not had the ability to run shows.
That was October 2018, by the way, not 19.
What did I say?
You said 19.
No,
that is a year before.
I said 18, didn't I?
No.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway,
it's 18. It was coming up to 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we're like, we're
Finally.
finally like kind of getting to where we were then. I mean, we're not able to run open mics. We're only one show a week at the moment, but we're like, we can feel
That's the energy. Yeah.
Yeah, that energy, exactly.
Yeah.
And
people come off the stage buzzing too.
but the comics are pumped,
Yeah.
you know, and the crowds are loving it.
Yeah.
God, man, I hope they can keep things under control.
Yeah. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord. I mean, at least, you know, you've got the coffee thing. For my other work, man, if this thing drags out, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Well, at least we have the shows on for now.
Yeah.
So we have some money coming in.
It's it's so exciting to be in this moment when the shows are picking up again.
Yeah.
And there's a lot.
Yeah,
of
if you are in
great-
Hong Kong, if you haven't checked out our shows, please come and tell your friend. It really means a lot to us. But also, the shows are really fucking good.
But you know what? I don't really, you know, the word of mouth right now is just crushing because when you have back-to-back good shows, you know, you're good.
Yeah.
They're
No, I agree. But I just think that people, I don't want them to miss out like this golden opportunity of the shows like really taking off.
Yeah.
And the comics are writing so much that I think they're great and everyone should check them out.
Yeah, but you know, if we end up in another lockdown, like Lordy Lord knows how long that's going to last.
Yeah.
They seem to
I
be-
don't want to think about it.
They seem to have lasted longer and longer. I mean, the bars never got open this time.
No. Yeah. I mean, last one was like 6 months. Basically,
I mean,
November.
we're technically still in it.
Yeah, exactly. And November.
I mean, the
and
wave ended, I guess, when the cases came down, but the
Yeah.
restrictions never came off.
No.
No, well, some of them did. You know,
I mean, I'd also at this point, I don't know how what restrictions that would the government use as like political, like according to the political agendas, or like basically make sure that people never gather on the streets again. You know, it's just like it's very tricky.
yeah, I mean, that comes back to my point about like personal inconvenience versus
That's
bigger
right.
problems. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, yeah, but I don't do that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't protest. Can you just let me go to work?
Dude, it's so funny. for all the smack that I talk, I mean, you couldn't get me to go to a protest.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to go to the supermarket. Can you guys get out of
I'm
this?
just like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not like getting to the...
Yeah, I mean, no, the people who are protesting are not idiots. It's just like, it's not your...
No, but I'm
Yeah.
a foreigner.
That's what I'm saying. It's not your fight. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, even if I care about it, it's like, I don't know. I got kids. you know?
Yeah. No. I
I don't care
completely
about
get-
them more than I care about my kids.
As someone who has had that fight in his own country, I get here, I'm like, okay, I can sympathize, I can do all of that, but it's not my fight.
Yeah.
I would like to help, you know, emotionally, but I'm not gonna risk myself either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready to help emotionally.
Just
But that's because I'm dead on the inside.
yeah, exactly. Just subscribe to Chaotic Hong Kong Expats. That's how you can help. Hi, Cassie.
No, but I want to be clear about that because I do think it's incredible what they're doing, and
Yeah.
I have an enormous amount of admiration for it. But like, I wouldn't. I just
no, I get that.
the risk of going, you know,
Yeah.
to me just seems like the idea that you would.
Well, good news for you is that you'll never have to even have that equation because no one is ever going to protest again.
Yeah, I love how I'm just hanging myself.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, let's put out a hypothetical
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that you can judge me for being a worthless human being.
When the hypothetical is never going to happen.
I can tell them I'm going to support. I never have to do it.
Yeah. All right, let's edit this and go back again.
No, I'd rather hang the career that I don't have. We were talking the other day about like, you know, this argument of whether there's cancel culture or not. And
Yeah.
I was like, the one thing that everyone agrees on is that to be cancelled, you have to have a career.
Yeah. Who had that? Someone else says like you can't take something away from someone that they don't have or something along these lines.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah?
Yeah, like what are you going to take away from me? I think it was Doug Stanhope. He's like, I'm uncancelable because there is nothing you can take away from me. He's like, you know, I sit in my home in Brisbane, Arizona and drink to myself basically to death. Like, it doesn't matter what you do to me. Which is like, oh man, it's bleak, but it's true. It's like you don't want to get too famous maybe and then have that risk.
Yeah. I tell you what, if I have to pick being too famous versus not famous enough,
I think you're
pretty
making
sure I know which way I'm going to go on that one.
Yeah, because you're trying the other way now and it's not
I'm
going that
killing
way.
it. I'm crushing it. not being famous.
Yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
I'm like the Mozart of not
Hey,
being
speaking
famous.
of not being famous, Andy Curtin is headlining
Yeah.
the Hub. When is it?
Hey,
Eight-
screw you! I'm selling tickets.
You are selling tickets, yeah. When is your headliner? Come plug that.
Dude, I don't even know. May 15th.
May 15th. There you go. Tickets are available now on Ticket Flap and Zicket.
Look at you marketing genius.
I know, yeah.
Do you have any other fun vaccine stories before we get out of here?
Garen was freaking out as well. Even though he was like supposed to be like fine about it, but then he went and then like I was booked him for a show, and he decided after his first shot he decided to not come to the show. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to take it at all. It's like, yeah, in case I have like a side effect. I'm like, there's no side effect for the first shot.
You know he was just making an excuse, right?
I don't know about that. I
Yeah.
don't want to put him on blast right here and call him a massive pussy for not coming to the show after the first shot.
I know, Cassie, you're listening right
Yeah.
now, and Garen is either near you or a WhatsApp message away, so please tell him.
Yeah. Tell him that we're putting him on blast for not showing up to a sold-out show where everyone crushed.
It was oh my God, it was a good show.
It was a good show, and you know what? I'm happy he didn't come because I took his spot and I had a great set.
Yeah, you had a good set. I enjoyed it a lot.
So I hope he takes a shot every week.
All right, well, thanks for listening, guys.
See you guys.